Hello and welcome to Quays News. I'm Beth Robinson.
And I'm Ewan O'Leary. Here's what's coming up on the programme today.
Another Greater Manchester police officer has been sacked after he attacked a 5-month-old Springer Spaniel.
There's a statue unveiling at Old Trafford.
And we're asking the people of Salford how they're spending this coronation weekend.
Greater Manchester Police have told Quays News that an officer appeared before a police misconduct hearing after he punched a puppy. Our reporter, George Ike, is outside their headquarters. George, we understand that Sergeant Dunn has been dismissed.
Yes, that's right. A police officer has been sacked by Greater Manchester Police. Sergeant Martin Dunn worked in the Special Operations Department at the force. He was in front of a disciplinary panel earlier this week and has also appeared in the Magistrates' Court as well. He admitted gross misconduct after he punched his Springer Spaniel puppy, aged 5 months, for defecating inside the home. It relates to an incident back in March 2021. It was filmed and shared online and also reported to the police. He was sentenced at court to 120 hours of unpaid work, and he's been banned from keeping animals for 5 years. Chief Superintendent Michael Allen is in charge of professional standards at the force. He described Sergeant Dunn as wholly unsuitable to be a police officer. He also said his actions brought the force into disrepute. Sergeant Martin Dunn has been sacked without notice. The footage in question is online, but we believe it's too distressing to show.
Last weekend, it was Manchester May Day Festival, which celebrates trade unions and workers who are striking. Ewan O'Leary joins us now.
Yes, it was the traditional annual celebration of the Manchester Trade Union Congress, or TUC for short, with some very traditional Manchester weather on Sunday as well. It's especially fitting here as Manchester is the birthplace of the TUC, which celebrates these trade unions. These unions are groups of organised workers that aim to work together to improve conditions at work. This is especially important right now in light of the strikes in lots of sectors, including teachers during the upcoming school term, nurses and ambulance staff in some areas last Monday, and rail workers who have controversially announced strikes during the Eurovision Song Contest and the FA Cup final.
So what do the TUC want to happen, Ewan?
Well, on Sunday, the TUC were campaigning for more individuals to join unions as they believe they can make their voices heard when working together. They were also campaigning for a living wage as times get tougher for workers. The rain certainly didn't dampen their spirits, and they made their voices heard on May Day, the traditional day for celebrating trade unionism. Back to you.
It's the King's coronation on Saturday, and Isabella Norris finds out how the city of Salford is going to celebrate.
I'm currently in Salford as people are getting prepared for the King's coronation. Multiple events will be taking place, such as the coronation's big lunch, which is being held across parks in Salford, and we're about to find out what the general public are doing to celebrate. Stay tuned. So what are you doing to celebrate the King's coronation this weekend?
Well, I'm going to go to the town and obviously just join in with the festivities there and then just go off my bloody tits.
So, an excuse to drink?
Originally I wasn't going to do anything in particular, but I'm now aware of an event that's been taking place in a pub in Salford, so I'll probably take my boy to that.
Okay, can you tell me a little bit more about this event?
I just know it's at the Palatine pub in Salford. It starts at 2 o'clock. There's a parade beforehand, which I probably won't go to, but they have got events on for kids as well, so it sounds like an ideal place to spend a couple of hours.
Well, Tesco's is actually doing a raffle. It is for all the community charities that we do and the community champion. So I actually made a raffle prize as well, and we do sell a lot of coronation things, but most of it's sold, unfortunately. Personally, I will be watching it from my couch. I won't be going to London, but I've got a few flags up and have a cup of tea when he's crowned.
So I'm going home. My grandma's having a garden party for it, so I'm going to go watch it with them.
But I'll probably watch it on the telly.
Just on the telly. A few bevs?
Yeah, maybe a few pence, a few of these, yeah.
He's already started celebrating.
I'm going to my friend's house. Okay. And we're going to share it together.
Yeah.
I'm going walking in the hills and getting away from it all.
Oh, Okay, why is that? Is there a reason you're not a fan of the Royals?
I'm not a fan of the Royals, but I like to have my weekends for myself.
Okay, totally understandable. Totally understandable. That's all I need. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So it seems like not many people are celebrating this weekend. However, I'm kickstarting it with a nice coronation chicken sandwich. Let's try it together. 10 out of 10.
So, if you have any fun plans for the weekend, you might want to know what's going on outside. Here's Heather with the weather.
Thanks, Ewan and Beth. The weather over the next week will be mostly cloudy with a chance of rain. However, there are still some sunny intervals in between. Temperatures will feel like 11 degrees Celsius. Today is dry and bright outside and we can expect highs around 18 degrees, but cloud will set in this evening, bringing the temperature down to around 8 degrees Celsius. But moving on into the big coronation weekend, for anyone who's planning to celebrate the King's coronation or just to enjoy an extended bank holiday weekend, I'd keep your raincoat or your Union Jack flag handy for any downpours of rain. On the whole, it will remain dry and cool, so beer gardens will be more than welcoming.
A special tribute to Manchester United legend Jimmy Murphy took place yesterday. Hundreds of fans and appearances from Sir Alex Ferguson headed down to watch the statue unveiling. Our reporter Kate Snoddy went to have a look.
We're here outside Old Trafford as the statue unveiling of Manchester United's legend Jimmy Murphy took place on the 65th anniversary of his team's cup final. Let's go take a look. Since the 1940s until his death, Murphy served as manager, assistant coach and scout. Eric Ten Hag, Manchester United's manager, said that Murphy deserved so much honour. This is another honorary action taken by United, as he previously was commended by the Jimmy Murphy Centre at Old Trafford's Carrington training grounds, as well as the every year Jimmy Murphy Under-18s Player of the Year award. His son spoke about the unveiling. Dad always said that if he could stay at Old Trafford he would. That dream has come true today.
And that's all from us today.
Thanks for watching Quays News. Goodbye.